So, Dianna, what's the market right now for Julio Jones now that the draft is behind us?
Yeah, well, the market right now is that the Atlanta Falcons are still open to actually dealing Julio Jones. Of course, we were reporting right around the draft that teams were calling. It hasn't slowed down. It's just right now the Atlanta Falcons are waiting for the most valuable offer that crosses the table in order for them to deal. If they don't get that price, they don't get the picks that they're looking for, then they're not going to do it. But there's definitely an openness in Atlanta to dealing him. We'll just see if there's a buyer out there.
I find this confusing. I mean, unless they could get a haul or a defensive player who could make an impact immediately, to me, this doesn't make sense because when Atlanta took Kyle Pitts with the 4th overall pick instead of drafting a quarterback, they signaled that they were all in on this year. They were trying to win now with Matt Ryan. How does trading Julio Jones, one of the best wide receivers in the history of football, translate to winning now? How do you square that? It doesn't make sense to me. I know that they need cap space. I think they could probably restructure Grady Jarrett's contract, and I know that they're stacked at wide receiver. I think Calvin Ridley is a true number one in his own right and is incredibly underrated. But the case for Atlanta in 2021 and 2022 is having an offense that blows teams off the field and then hoping the defense gets better. I don't think that trading Julio Jones helps that cause.
Listen, I got to tell everybody behind the scenes, I know my producer Mark going to be mad at me because I'm supposed to go a whole nother direction, but damn it, I can't let this go. Matt Ryan, vouch for Julio Jones. Tell Arthur Blank you want him back. Tell Arthur Smith you want him back. You have the position to do that. Don't be talking about that's my guy and he's been a part of my career. No, I don't want Julio gone. I don't want him to be traded. I want him to play for the Atlanta Falcons. Now let me get to where I was supposed to go. I'm sorry, Mark. The Baltimore Ravens should be on the phone every single day, every minute, trying to figure out how to get Julio Jones. And listen, this is not something that I guarantee this. If Ozzie was the general manager, Ozzie Newsome, the former general manager of the Baltimore Ravens, Julio Jones would probably already be in Baltimore. But this is another situation where Baltimore could land Julio Jones potentially, coupled with Rashad Bateman, and increase this offense as well that Greg Roman talked about. He wanted to move into a better direction from a passing game standpoint. And this is not different than what the Baltimore Ravens' MO was. They brought in Steve Smith. They brought in Anquan Bolden late in the career, went to the Super Bowl. This would be another move that the Ravens make that makes that franchise and organization look smart. But I'm gonna need Matt Ryan energy towards Atlanta keeping Julio Jones to come up a little bit.
Real quick, Marcus, for an offer, because you know it's Julio, right? You don't want to give him away. Is a first-round pick in 2022 enough to incentivize Atlanta? What kind of compensation should we be thinking?
No, I think you're going to be talking first and third, and it's only because of his injury history and how long he's been in the league. But 2-1s for Julio. 2-1s for if you think you're getting a healthy Julio is nothing. I would send it for him, especially if I'm a Super Bowl, if I'm right on the fringe of being a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.